want to become a business partner, like Natalie, like myself, right? Then you make an enroller bonus of either $50 to $100, and then we put them on your left leg or your right leg, and you make your endless team bonus of what? 5% on each leg up to the lesser leg. Or you can say 10% on the lesser leg or your pay leg. Okay, and we're going to talk more about that, but you can kind of see, I mean, I just told you how much, how many business partners Natalie has. It's a lot, right? Over 2,000, and so you can start seeing. Now look, we can't give income claims, right? That's FTC doesn't allow that. So, be mindful of that. If you're looking at other businesses and people are like flaunting their, lifestyle and their house and their cars and telling you how much they're making or whatnot, the Federal Trade Commission can shut down any business at any time if they're not following the rules and laws. So just so you understand that. Okay, I would run far away from something like that. They're probably just trying to sell you something. But here's Natalie's back office. So she joined us 3/30/2016. Here's results of October 18th of 2018. So on her left leg, she's got over 662 people. On her right leg, 2,576. And she personally brought in 131 of those. So what does that show you? That shows you that obviously the people she's bringing in are also duplicating, following her lead, and building a business also, right? See, and then the right team, that's the leg she's on of her mentor, right? So that would be her power leg. So not only did she bring some people on her right leg, but then her mentors above her brought people in on her right leg. Now, once again, Natalie, to do this, how do you have so many people on your right and left leg in a short amount of time? Did you know all these people? Did you have thousands of social media followers? Or how'd you do that?
Nope. Scheduled interviews. That's it.
That's it. So you go, I mean, think about you break that down and you go 131. You go 24, so she's 24, so like what? That's 26 months. So you go 131 divided by 26. So she's averaging what? Anywhere from like 5 to 10 business partners a month, the 131, right? And then those business partners she brings in, they follow and use online team builders to start bringing people in. But again, now, I'll tell you right now, you will probably not get the results that Natalie gets, okay? Because the truth is, you will probably not work at the work ethic level that she has chosen to work in the last little over 2 years. So just to be clear, and your results cannot be guaranteed anything because it's based on your work ethic, your business skills, your ambition, time, commitment, activity, and results you produce. See, Natalie overcomes life challenges to make sure she schedules her interviews to build her business, right? So just to be clear on that, but I wanted to show you this so you can see all Natalie has done is use the system to get to where she's at already. Okay, so let's go over this, kind of how this works for you, because you go, let's look at 5,000 a month, okay? I'm sure you could, if you had 5,000 a month coming in, whether you work or not, to pay for your cost of living, you'd probably be okay, right? Those of you that need to make more, you just do more of what I'm going to talk about, right? But most people can cut back and live on 5,000 a month. See, that's freedom, right? If you have money coming in every month to pay for your bills, whether you work or not, that's financial security. That's financial freedom. You don't need millions in the bank to have financial freedom. You need reoccurring income because you have reoccurring bills. Okay, so how does this work? So first we got to get to 2,000 a month. And we're going to look at just people consuming the products. Remember, you learned from Dr. JJ, you build a right leg and a left leg. So in this example, let's just use like for Natalie, because Natalie's power leg is her right leg, okay? So how it works is you make 5% on each leg, 5% on your right, 5% on your left, up to the lesser leg. So whatever leg you are on that your mentor brought you in on is called your power leg. Okay, so for example, Natalie's mentor brought Natalie in on their right leg. So that means every person that her mentor brings in on their right leg goes underneath Natalie, and Natalie can earn 5% on that. As long as she's got that same volume going on her left leg, then she makes 5% on each leg up to the lesser leg. Or you could say, to make it really simple for math and stuff, is 10% on your pay leg. So then in this example, her left leg would be the pay leg. Okay, so but that means everyone they bring in, everyone they bring in, everyone they bring in, right? It works like that. So to make $2,000 a month in solid reoccurring income, all you need is what? $20,000 in business every single month on your pay leg. Of course, you got to have that going on in your power leg, which, as you can see, Natalie has like what, 2,400 people on her power leg and 600 plus on her pay. So there's obviously a lot more on her power leg, because, you know, it's once it gets going, it can, you know, it's everyone they bring in, everyone they bring in, everyone they bring in. So Natalie has like even holding, like, remember JJ talked about holding volume, that commissional points, and it never goes away, right? Holding up in a bank for Natalie to cash in on as she keeps building her left leg. So in this example, Natalie only has to do half the work and build one leg, her left leg, her pay leg, in this example. Now, will it be that way for you? I don't know. It's not that way for me. I have to build a right and a left leg. Nobody's helping me build a right or left leg. But if you have someone that's motivated like Natalie, or one of your other mentors that, you know, and then they're building below you on one of your legs, then you'd only really have to build one leg and do half the work, right? So then in this example, to get to $2,000 a month first, all you need is 200 consumers using the Asante products at 100 points a month on the pay leg. Now that may seem like a big number, but that doesn't mean you got to bring out 200 in, does it, Natalie?
Right, right.
Like we already saw Natalie, right? She brought in, she hasn't even brought in 200 people herself yet, right? But she has like over 600 on her pay leg. Okay, so why? Because she brought in people that start getting action. And then whoever they bring in this example, you make 10% on, right? As long as you got that going on the other leg. And then think about this. Like, let's say when Natalie wants to retire, she goes, oh, and I go, oh, like I just took a month vacation. Okay, I went on this whole trip with our family for a whole month. Natalie, did you go, oh, Ryan's took a month vacation. I'm going to stop brushing my teeth and using the Asante deodorant and washing my hair.
No.
You stop using, no. You see, your true residual income comes from people consuming the Asante products, and it is a product line that people want and need, right? It's, in my opinion, they want and need it no matter what the economy is. Someone's rich or poor, they got to brush their teeth, they're going to use deodorant, all these things they do every day. They're just transferring their spending from toxic-filled stuff in the grocery store, department store, and they're buying from their Asante store. And then if they're struggling financially, there's the opportunity to make money. And then a lot of people already make money, good money, they want to make more. Or like Natalie, you brought in Nassim, who's a very successful a brokerage company in New York. He could actually probably be on the Selling New York TV show. He's very successful, but he's like, a recession's coming. I got to
Right.
He's already got what? How many business? He's got like what? 38 business partners in his first 75, 80 days or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd you bring him in? Was it someone you
Through the
knew?
lead. No, it was like,
You didn't have to
he answered the phone. That's
Did you have
it.
to
I
figure out
scheduled an
advertising?
interview. No, it was through the advertising.
Did you have to pay for the advertising in online team builders?
Nope, that was through the investor program.
She didn't have to pay for she didn't have to figure out the advertising. She didn't have to pay for the advertising. She didn't have to post half-naked pictures on social media like a lot of, some people do. Like, oh, I got a six-pack. Buy my product. No, we don't do that. I mean, that's not going to give you lasting success. I'm not saying there's anything bad with that if someone wants to do that. Do you go to house parties? Did you get Nassim through a house party? Who owns a huge, successful real estate brokerage company in New York?
He wouldn't have had time to go to a house party. No.
No, he came from the advertising, right? Rob, every person you see, your mentor's Robert, who owned a successful clothing line company. I brought him in from our advertising. I've never done a house party, right? I don't do that. We have our advertising, right? Okay, so then they come and all they're doing is transferring their spending to use the products. Okay, then if you just get one other person doing the same thing, okay, so in this, let's say you bring in, well, let's just use Nassim, for example. So Natalie brings in Nassim. Now Nassim, we know he needs to make a lot more than $2,000 a month. He needs to make like $2,000 a day, right? He already makes a lot of money. Okay, but let's not use Nassim for that. So let's use Lisa. Let's just use Lisa, for example. So let's say Lisa goes, I want to make an average income, Natalie, $2,000 a month. That's all I want to make. Great. Okay, what? So she's right here. Natalie's already building down her power leg. So Lisa, in this example, only has to build one leg. And what does she have to do? 20,000 in business on this leg. So what? 200 consumers using 100 points a month. So she only has to do half the work. She starts building, and then whoever they bring in counts. Whoever they bring in, it all counts towards the 200 people on that pay leg. So then when that happens, now there's 20,000 in this example on Natalie's pay leg. And then Lisa does the same thing, another 20,000. That's 40,000 business on what? Your pay leg. Okay. So then 10%, because as long as you got that going on the power leg, and in Natalie's example, she's got way more than that, right? Now 10% of 4,000 is how much? Or I gave the answer.
40,000 is 4,000.
Yeah, exactly. 10% of 40,000, that's 4,000 a month. In this example, that's we're assuming the people who come in don't even build a business except one other person, and all they're doing is consuming the products. And now that in this example, you would get to what's called gold. Remember, you heard Dr. JJ talk about you can get a matching bonus of 25%, 50%, 100%. No other companies have this, period. I've looked at like every single network marketing company, none that I found anyways, have a higher payout than in Asante. So in this example, you'd be at gold and you get a 50% match on every single person you enroll, what they do on their left and right leg. So in this example, you got Lisa making $2,000 a month, so because of her left and right leg, her endless team bonus. So then in this example, you'd make an additional $1,000 a month. Boom, that's $5,000 a month from one person. Natalie, what does Asante say? What's the limit of how many people you can personally enroll and bring into the business? Does Asante say, oh, you can only bring in a few a month?
No, unlimited.
No, there's no limit. Okay, now you may go, well, that may seem like a far stretch to bring in all these people. But again, Natalie, you did other businesses. How many people did you bring in without online team builders? How many would you bring in?
I brought in one in probably the whole time, and that was reoccurring. I mean, I get people to schedule a home party, but then it was like they would buy a few products and that was it, like nothing. I was like, don't you want to keep using them? Don't you like the product? It was horrible. It was horrible.
So again, that was before Asante. So before Asante, Natalie could maybe bring in one person or so within every 6 months, and then they wouldn't reorder. She was going nowhere. So then she's trying to put all this extra time into building a business, more time away from her kids, and going nowhere. using online team builders, she is bringing in a lot of people. You go, that's the power of our advertising and then our sales funnel we have and then our screening process that we have. But going back to that matching bonus, you have the ability to get 100% match. We're not going to go into all the training on that. You heard Dr. JJ talk about that. But you understand, like you go back to this example. Do you know what that means? You can have as many people as you want enrolled to you, right? And then we start helping them build their left and right leg, and you can make 50% of what they do or 100% a match. So just look, think if you had just 4 people doing an extra 1,000 on their endless team bonus, their left and right leg, that would be an addition, and you're at platinum, getting 100% match, that would be an additional 4,000 a month in addition to the 5 other ways you can get paid. So you'd already be making 4,000 a month, probably at least on your endless team bonus, on your right and left leg. Then you'd have another 4,000 a month. So right, see, because then if you brought this person in, they built up to 1,000 a month, and it's all on your pay leg here, you'd already that'd be 4,000 a month for you. Another 4,000 because you'd have 4 people doing that. That's 8,000 a month right there. Boom. Now you're in the middle class. And, for most of you, that's 8,000 a month. You could cut back and live off that. And that's just people consuming the products. Those of you that have bigger visions, like Natalie, like, myself, like some of your other mentors, just add a bunch of zeros to that, right, Natalie?
Yes.
Okay. And again, it's based on your work ethic. It's simple. It's not going to be easy. You're going to have to work. Yes, on the physical plane, we have everything in place for you. Doesn't mean your business builds for you. You have to put a work ethic in. Okay, but the reason this all works also is because we have a consumable product that people want and need no matter what the economy is, and all they're doing is transferring their spending, as we talked before, from products that have tons of toxic fillers. Look, you go hazardous toxic chemicals in your personal care products enter your bloodstream. 26 seconds is all it takes. Average person, 200 toxins by 9 a.m. FDA is not regulating personal care product. Look at all these ingredients. Just go through your house, look at the back of the ingredients. You pause the screen, you see propylene glycol. You'll see that everywhere. A lot of these are carcinogenic, which means what? Can cause cancer. Most of these ingredients cause hormone disruption, organ toxicity, fetus defects, cancer. This is a major problem that's going on in the world, and all people then are doing is transferring their spending from toxic-filled products, right, dangerous chemicals, to what? The toxic-free and organic products that Asante has that people use every day. This isn't even you're not even making it a money investment the way I look at it starting, right? See, we got to get you into the pay line now, right? And we have to get you your business package in order so we can legally help you make money. Okay, so you heard Dr. JJ talk about this a little bit. There's 2 different ways you can get started. One way is at the $199 business package. Okay, and the $199 business package, there's a few different ones you can pick from. Okay, and we recommend the toxic-free beginner. Okay, so this is above wholesale, below wholesale price, right? So when you do the $199 toxic-free beginner, you're saving $132. What are you getting? Stuff you already use every day. You're just getting it toxic-free and organic from your Asante store. So all you're literally doing is transferring your spending. And we already talked about the toothpaste, the shampoo, the conditioner, the shower gel, the sanitizer. Remember the last video we talked about how incredible that sanitizer is, cleaner, disinfectant for your house, your body. Oh, you get some of the anti-aging repair cream and Vital Eye stuff. Guys, I use that stuff. Makes me look younger. It's incredible. Laundry liquid, you got to wash your clothes. So this is stuff you're already using. You're just transferring your spending. $199 business pack. Now, we have a special promotion for you, okay, for a limited time only. In fact, it ends today, okay? So here's how it works, because we understand you're testing us also, okay? You're testing us. Will we follow through on our word? Will we do, you hear me talking to Natalie and you hear, okay, so obviously we followed through on our word, right? And we did what we said we're going to do. Natalie's proof of that. Your other mentors are proof of that. But you obviously go, well, will you do that for me? Okay, well, so to show you that we are serious about helping you, if you have the right qualifications, right? If you overcome challenges, if you have follow through, if you're a person of your word, right? If you do the one, here's a promotion so we can show you that we are going to follow through on our word. If you do the $199 startup package today, the investors in the system will get advertising going for your business. We'll be the ones doing the interviews as you listen for your training. And from that, we'll work on helping you get one person on your team from that advertising, and this is going to help you build your residual income. Okay, but it ends today. And remember, your mentors can see exactly when you're watching this video, at what day, at what time, and they know for this promotion. They can see that, and they literally can see that. The system tracks that, and they can see that in their back office. Now, I would suggest starting with the second package, like Dr. JJ talked about, the $499 business pack. Okay, and I'm going to talk about why. But like Natalie, this is where I started. Where did you start, Natalie?
$499 pack.
Okay, there's a few ones to pick from. Okay, we suggest the complete toxic-free living. So in other words, what this package does, number one, it's a one-time, you can do this package one time, and you save $210. So it's below wholesale pricing. The company, like Dr. JJ says, actually loses money giving you this much product for this price, okay? So basically, you're just adding a whole bunch of other stuff, complete toxic-free living for your household, right, for your skin, and then for inside of you, right? The greens, the reds, the Be Natural, which is what, like the incredible, the best in my opinion, the best multivitamin that you can possibly get, because it does even more than that. It gives you energy, immunity. Omega-3 is important for the brain. Calcium, the supreme pH drops, remember those? You put them in any liquid to alkalize. If the inside of your body, it's because mostly water is not alkalized or the correct pH balance. What happens to fish in a fish tank where the water gets out of pH balance?
They die.
They die. No bueno. Okay, so then you get hair, you get all this stuff for your hair, for your skin. The Rejuvenate Moisturizer, or the Citrus Body Butter. We didn't even talk about the body butter in the last video. That is the best lotion for your body. No toxins, right? So basically, you're just taking more, right? You're already spending money on this stuff. This is stuff you're already spending money on at the grocery store or department store. You're transferring it to your Asante store. So this is not even an investment, right? In my opinion, this is not a business investment. This is transferring your spending, because then it includes a lifetime website and wholesale membership to get the products at wholesale price. This is, that's the same with the $199 business package. Okay, so I would suggest starting with the $499, and let me tell you why. Well, I'll tell you why in a minute, right? Well, because what have you found, Natalie? The people that come in the business usually do what?
What I do.
They do what you do. And we're going to talk, kind of so you understand that. So how you start something, right? A lot of the people will tend to do what you do, that you start bringing in from our advertising. But again, we understand you're testing us. So here's the deal. You do the $499 startup pack today. We'll get advertising going for your business. From that, we're going to get 2 people on your team from that advertising. Like we're not going to stop working those advertising until we get at least 2 people on your team to help you get going. So then you go, okay, that'll help you build your residual income. You know, hey, we're gonna put our money where our mouth is. You get started. You show us you have the qualifications. We're gonna put money into your business. Okay, so let me be clear how this promotion works. You take a step, we take 2. You don't step, we don't step, obviously, right? So you take a step, you get the $199 business pack today. We're going to put money in your business to get you 1 business partner from the advertising. You do the $499, we're going to put even more money into your business in advertising to help build your business to get 2 business partners. That's how that works. But it ends today, and your mentor's tracking it. So you go, you watch this video right now. In their back office, it says the exact time and everything of when you watch that, and then you can't go, well, tomorrow I'll take this. No. Because, see, here's the thing. We're testing you also, right? We know that if you're going to succeed and you truly want to, change your financial situation and, you got to make a decision quickly. People who are top achievers make decision quickly and act upon it immediately. And I know, Natalie, you didn't even have the $499 to get started, did you?
No, but I knew I couldn't pass up I couldn't pass it up, so I had to go find it.
And she found it that day. She overcame that challenge. So her first challenge was she didn't have the money, right? My millionaire mentor said, look, every time you go, I got to live a better life. Okay, and you go, okay, so here's Natalie. I got to get extra money for my family. The first thing that's going to come is a challenge to test you. Are you really serious about making sure you build assets for your family? Here's a challenge you got to overcome. That's how life works. The people who don't overcome the challenges stay where they're at. It's pretty simple. The people who do overcome the challenges and put a work ethic in to build assets, they're the ones that I found start to get ahead financially. And that's what Natalie did. We're not here to convince you either way. Like I said before, we literally have over 1,000 people a day, thousands a day, 7 days a week coming to our websites. So whether you do this or not, it literally won't have any effect on our livelihood. Now, the sooner you do it, the sooner you get in the pay leg, right? And then the sooner the people that your mentor starts bringing in, they go underneath you. Okay, and you can see that we got some serious people in this business that know how to bring in a lot of business partners and help them, right? We don't just bring in a lot of business partners. We actually work with people, right, and help them, and we make sure they're using the products. We have a very, very high retention rate. We have more than double the retention rate of any of the average network marketing company, which is, and it's the products, and it's the system. Okay, so here's the thing, right? When someone comes in when you, like Natalie, you came in on a $499. So most of the people you bring in come in on the $499. In fact, just last night you brought a new person in, and what package did they do?
$499.
$499. This is helping Natalie make twice the money for the same work. Okay, the exact same work, twice the money. It's called working smarter versus harder. How does that work? The enroller bonus. Let's talk about it. Okay, so again, what do? You schedule the leads from the advertising for the interview. That's all Natalie did in the beginning. Okay, then the system does the interviews. Like you went through this process, right? They become an OTB member. If they have the qualifications, they finish the getting started training, and they either enroll at a $199 business partner. If they enroll at a $199 business partner, Asante pays you an enroller bonus of $50. Okay, it's a one-time $50. Why? Because it's like a wholesale profit on the products you're providing to your new business partner, right? See, if you're looking into businesses that don't have a product, that's called a pyramid scheme. Asante has a real product. It's a real business, right? So when someone enrolls on a $499 business pack for you, they get more product, so you make more of a wholesale profit. enroller bonus of $100. That's the twice as much money for the exact same work, right? That's why, Natalie, that's why I did the $4.99. What you do is up to you. We're not here to convince you anyway. We're just educating you on how it works, right? Now, that business partner is going to come in, and what are we going to do? We're going to place them on either your left leg or your right leg, depending on what needs more volume, because you get paid 5% on each leg up to the lesser leg. Okay? So, so how does that work? So when someone comes in on the $4.99, you get 200 points. So you get the 100 enroller bonus, and let's say, so for Natalie, we're going to place them on the left leg. That's going to be 200 points that she's then going to make another 10% on, right? Or 5% on each leg up to the lesser leg. So then, instead of another, $10, if they come in on a $1.99, it's going to be 100 points that go down that leg for the endless team bonus. But on a $4.99, then it's 200 points. That's twice as much money right there. So that's an additional $20 in this example. But what does that do then? It helps this person go faster, this person go faster, this person, all these people go faster. It helps everybody go faster. So that's why we suggest that you start with the $4.99 business pack. Now, if you may be in a position where you're like, look, I can't rub two nickels together, and you're on, let's say you might be on like disability. Let's say you got hurt or something, you're on disability, and you're on this fixed income from the government's helping you, but you're like, look, I gotta live a better life. Like, even though you got hurt or something and the government's kind of helping you, obviously it's not enough money, right? And you're not going to have enough money. Like, we have a work your way program for people like that, okay? So we do. So if you're in a situation where you're on a fixed income, from the government or whatnot, and you cannot, come up with the money, we have a work your way program. We're not going to talk about it on this video. So what you need to do, though, is you need to reach out to your mentor who's been texting you and ask them about the work your way. And we'll show you how you can get started and start working your way into the pay line and into the business. Okay, but those of you who are like, look, at least $200 of transferring your spending, money you're already spending products on, you do at least that to get in the pay line. The faster you get in the pay line, the faster you get your order in, the faster we start building underneath you. If you wait, right, and let's say 10 people come in 2 days from now, you wait 2 days and then 10 people come in, guess what? If you would have came in right now and then those 10 people come in, those 10 people go underneath you, and you can make money on that, right, based on you building your other leg. But it helps you, right? See, this is a business where everybody's helping each other. Okay, and that's what makes this all work, right? Like what the example we went over, right? So how fast do you want this to happen for you to get up to 2,000, 4,000, 5,000 a month in people consuming product? Obviously, the $4.99 business pack is going to help you go faster. And remember, of course, it's all based on your work ethic, though. Let's get you building assets. Let's get you getting money coming in, whether you work or not, to pay for your cost of living. That's step one. How much do you need to make, right? In the next year, in case you lose a job or your significant other loses a job or whatever you lose your source of income for whatever reason, you can't work, whatever it is, economy goes bad, recession comes, whatever it is.
You get sick,
whatever it is, right? We got to get those assets building, right? So the faster you get started on the $199 or $499, the faster we can get you in the pay line and start building your assets, right? So so remember the special promotions today. You do $199, we're going to get advertising to help you get one person from that advertising. You do the $499 today, we're going to do more advertising. So we're literally putting our own money into your business and advertising to help you get 2 people. That should show you right now that we're going to follow through. We're putting our money where our mouth is. Okay, you're not going to find other people who do that, because remember, this whole thing, you don't have to pay for advertising. Okay, we have the system and we have investors that do that to help you build your business. And literally all you're doing is transferring your spending from toxic filled product from the department store, grocery store to your toxic free and organic products. Now, here's another thing. As in the next step, when you're getting your business pack ordered, you need to make sure you do 100 points a month using the Asante products in order to be in a lead program. So remember I said we have thousands coming daily to our websites. We're paying for that advertising. In order for you to get those leads to help you build your business, you got to do a minimum of 100 points a month using the Asante product. And again, all you're doing is what, Natalie?
Scheduling interviews.
Scheduling interviews and transferring your spending.
Transferring your spending.
So again, so when you go to step 5, the next step to get your order, your $199 or $499, you're going to want to set up your reoccurring order of 100 points a month. Okay, now you can order whatever you want, 100 points every month. And this is just a few things, right? Like you're probably going to want to do more, right? I do a lot more than 100 points a month. I know Natalie does a lot more than 100 points a month. And it's not spending money you don't have, right? This is money that we're already spending. We're just transferring to our Asante store to get toxic free because we value our health, right? You know, I mean, bottom line. Now also, so you got, remember, there's 2 different entities. You got Asante, you got the Asante products, the compensation plan, right? Compensation plan like no other. No one else has as good of a compensation plan that I've seen anywhere. Okay, then you have the online team builders that does what? It's the online system that does the advertising, that has everything in place for you, all the videos, all the training, the screening process to help you build your Asante business. Okay, so there's 2 different things here. So you're going to also then do your online team builder system for $29.95 per month. Now, this is a business investment. In my opinion, it's the only business investment you're doing here. Because with Asante, your $199 pack or $499 is transferring your spending. Your 100 points a month in Asante, you're getting products, right, that you're already using, already spending money on. You buy from Asante to be toxic free. So then your only real outlay of money to do this business is what? $29.95 per month. I mean, come on, Nelly, you probably spent more than that in a gas in a week going to your job, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, this is $1 a day. Plus you get training like this, right? Like the training that Natalie has gotten has helped her get out of her job. The training and how to build a business, how to build assets, how successful people think, how they act, right? That in itself is way more. That's worth millions of dollars in my opinion. But then you even get a mobile app. I mean, there's times you're at the park with your kids and you can do simple text messages already created for you in the mobile app. Isn't that sweet?
Nice. Yep.
I mean, emails created. Everything is created. When you send an email or text to a prospect, it's already created right on the app. You click a few buttons with your finger and you send it and it helps build your business. That global improvement project, a couple buttons on your app and it's already in a text message or an email, boom, gets sent out. And then everything is tracked on what your prospects are doing, where they're at in the video, how much of it they watch. They become an OTB member, boom, it goes right in your account. It's so simple. I mean, wouldn't you agree? For $30 a month, it's like amazing, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Okay, then, and remember, all this works, right? Why does all this work so well? Because all people are doing is transferring their spending. See, this is a product line. Asante is a product line of products that people use every day without thinking about it. They transfer from all the toxic filled stuff in the department store, grocery store, and they just transfer to their toxic free and organic products. That's it. That's why it works so well. And then, of course, we have the system and the advertising and everything we talked about. All right, here's your next steps. You want to write this down. So your mentors are tracking where you're at in your training steps, and they're going to be working with you every step of the way. Remember, to get to one of the today's promotions, you must do the $199 or $499 startup packages today. You do that in step 5. Also, you want to set up your 100-point reoccurring easy order. You do that in step 5 also to be what? Into the lead program where we get the leads for you. Then keep moving through your online team builder training steps so you can become a full member of the OTB system, take advantage of everything we talked about in online team builders. And then you want to then get into action in building your business training, because that's where we're going to start getting leads into your account for you to start scheduling the interviews, right? And we have a script for that, right? Don't worry, it's very simple. So we can start building your business here together. We work together. You have a whole team of mentors working with you. Get back with your mentors so you can have your final interview, right? Show them that you're a person of your word. Show them that you overcome challenges. Show them that you follow through. Show them that you have work ethic. So they put their time into you. So we put our money into you to help you build your business, right? Get on your daily business calls. Every day we have business calls to help you build your business. That's right on the home page on your weekly schedule and your online team builders. And I assume that you made it this far. I assume that you have work ethic. I assume that you're a person of your word. I assume you overcome your challenges like Natalie. And I want to welcome you to the team, right? And tell you that not only are we looking forward to working with you, but we're looking forward to helping you and your family be chemical free, be toxic free. And then if you're willing to put the work ethic in, which I hope you do, be financially free, right? And I mean, because there's no better pleasure than, especially like Natalie, like getting out of her job. And and we want to see whatever does that for you, like what you want to get from this business. We want to work with you and help you. And I want to leave you with this. I'll tell you right now that this is much more than just making money, okay? Because you could be a part of something that's so much bigger than you, right? You can be a part of helping people live toxic free and financially free, right? And I mean, Natalie, how does that feel, like what you get to do every day and helping people become toxic free just with the products? Like, how does that make you feel?
You can't even put it into words. It's absolutely amazing. There's no amount of money on this earth that can make you feel this way. It's absolutely just rewarding just to know that you're helping someone live a better life.
Yeah. And I know you may have, tried other things before in the past, like Natalie tried other businesses, didn't, failed. I mean, most of your mentors tried other businesses, failed. There are plenty of times where I fell on my face and, made mistakes and failed. But, here's the thing, right? You can be brilliant, you can be gifted, and you have everything you need in life to succeed, right? So no matter where you're at right now, right? It's the decisions that you make right now and the actions that you take right now that will determine where your life will be at 6 months from now, a year from now, 5 years from now, right? So when you're taking a look at this, I'm sure you're looking at all these other businesses, which you should be, right? And you're going to notice that there's going to be no one else out there that's willing to put do the advertising for you, number one, right? And have that all figured out for you. There might be people who go, well, I'll show you how to advertise. And then what do? You got to put up the money, and then you got to follow the training. And then hopefully you get some people coming to you. But how much are you going to have to spend money-wise in order to do that? Not here. In online team builders, all that's done for you, like we talked about. Then you got the system where everything's created for you. You don't have to figure anything out. Right? Then you got mentors to work with you and help you. So on the physical plane, everything is here for you to help you succeed. But again, you're going to have to bring your desire to live a better life, right? You're going to have to bring your willingness to put a work ethic in, right? You're going to have to be, and you can do this part-time. Natalie started out part-time. I started out in this industry part-time, right? But in that part-time, if that's where you're starting and you say you're going to work, 2-3 hours a night or whatever, you got to actually follow through and do that, right? Your business isn't just going to build by itself, even though we have these amazing tools to help you, right? We have thousands weekly, daily actually coming to our websites. Okay, no one else is going to give that to you. Okay, but you have to be the one right now to overcome certain challenges. You may have the challenge to, find the money to get started. Okay, or you may have the challenge or of trust, right? Whatever the challenge is, you're going to have to overcome it right now if you want things to change. There's no way around this, right? And you heard Natalie, she didn't have the money. She had to overcome that challenge. She did it. You go, maybe I didn't trust anyone before I started in this industry. Right? I had to overcome that challenge. Well, I didn't have money either. I had to overcome that challenge. But the trust part is I realized I had to start trusting somebody who knew what they're doing, right? Somebody who knew what they're doing that could help me to live a better life. I had to trust someone because I didn't know how to get ahead financially. All I knew, I was sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck, and no one else around me, none of my friends or family member knew how to get ahead financially. They couldn't teach me. When I found my millionaire mentor, I said, look, I gotta grab those coattails, and I gotta do exactly what they tell me to do. Because look, and I trusted immediately. Why? Because look at how you get paid. Okay, if I don't make money, my mentors don't make money. So it'd be completely idiotic for them to lead me down the wrong road. Right, Natalie?
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. Well, hey, we're looking forward to helping you move along to build, getting started step 5 here so we can get you into the pay line so you can take advantage of those promotions. And you have a fantastic day. And thank you again, Natalie, for coming on and sharing your success and what you did.
Pleasure. Thanks.
All right, welcome to this training. My name's Ryan. I'll be one of your mentors as you're working in Asante in your online team builders, along with the other mentors you've seen in the videos. And I want to welcome you to the team, right? Because if you made it this far, you said, hey, you are ready to get in the Asante pay line so you can start earning money, right? You said, I need to start building assets. You need to start getting money coming in whether you work or not to pay for your cost of living. Why? So you have financial safety, right? Because if you're trading time for money, there's always going to come a time where you stop working. Well, when you stop working, the money stops coming in, but the bills keep coming, right? I hated living like that before I learned from my millionaire mentor to build assets. And you understand the importance of making sure your assets come from a source that will not be negatively affecting a down economy. Now, in my opinion, I feel that the Asante products, there's nothing better, right? In my opinion, I feel that way because if you think about
Where does your assets come from? Money coming whether you work or not as you build this business, from people consuming product, right? As you saw in other videos, we're going to help you start getting customers on the Asante products, business partners. And what do those business partners and customers do? They consume the products. That's how you get paid, based on people consuming the products, right? Well, think whether someone's rich or poor, whether the economy is good or bad, people are going to use deodorant. They're going to wash their hair. They're going to clean their clothes, right? They have to eat. They're going to put lotion on. All these products that Asante has are products that people use every day without thinking about it. And then all people are doing, you, your customers, your business partners, is transferring your spending from toxic filled products, from the grocery store, department store. So this is money you're already spending, right? I mean, I've never seen in the grocery store a warning label that says, okay, this has a toxic ingredient in it, and in 26 seconds, this hazardous toxic chemical that's in this product can go on your skin, and in 26 seconds, it gets in your bloodstream, and those toxic chemicals then sit in your organs, and they can cause major health issues. Okay, there isn't warning labels, right? And I remember watching that Toxic Truth video, what you saw in the Getting Started training, and going, oh my gosh, my mother-in-law, my wife's mom, at the age of 50, died of cancer. She didn't smoke, she didn't drink alcohol. What? In her 50s? She's missing out on all of her grandkids and their sports, and our kids and her other grandkids, and then of course her 3 daughters. And she's missing out on so much. Now, we don't know exactly why she died of cancer, but we do know that the research has shown that all these toxins, that companies put cheap toxic fillers in their products, and it can cause major health issues. And most people don't even know, by 9 a.m. they could be putting 200 different toxins on their skin, and then you get into toxic overload. It gets in your organs, and it can cause major health issues. So all people are doing is transferring their spending. Money they're already spending on products they use every single day to toxic-free and organic Asante products. I mean, it's phenomenal, right? I mean, you get to be healthy and toxic-free. I love it. So let's do a recap here to make sure you really get and understand how we're going to help you get customers and business partners. Okay, now obviously you got to do the work, right? But you got the online team builders does the advertising for you. So we literally have thousands weekly coming to our websites, people looking for what we have, right? People want to have a business, people want to be toxic free, all that stuff. Then the system, we have a sales funnel in the system, right? That does the marketing for you. Okay, I mean, that does the selling for you, screens out people. It's an online sales funnel that screens people out who are not going to make a good customer or business partner. And then the ones who do, the system does the training for you, right? Let's recap. So you schedule, all you're going to do is call the lead, schedule for an interview. All that's in building your business training, how you do that. It's super simple. The system and your mentors are going to be the ones doing the interview. They'll become an OTB member, just like you did. If they show they have the qualifications and finish the Getting Started training, then they enroll as a customer. You earn 30% commission from Asante. If they enroll at a $199 business partner, you earn the $50 enroller bonus. What is the enroller bonus? See, when someone joins on a $199 business pack, they're getting product, okay? You're making like what's a wholesale profit on the product that's moving to the marketplace. On a $499 business pack, there's more product going to your business partner, going to the marketplace, right? So you make a bigger enroller bonus or wholesale profit of $100. Then there's the endless team bonus where you put them on your right or left leg, right? A $499 is 200 points that goes on your right or left, which is called your endless team bonus. So $199 is 100 points that goes on your right or left leg, and you make 5% on each leg up to the lesser leg. And then your business partners and consumers, the system, online team builders, and your mentors are going to be the one working with your customers and business partners, and you get paid weekly based on the results you produce, paid from Asante. Okay, that's how that works. And you saw, I'm not going to go over this in detail again because you've seen it many times now, but just think of making, to make $5,000 a month, which is twice as much as the average American makes working 40 hours a week. $5,000 a month in what? People consuming product, right? Well, you just get one other person doing it. But the point is, here's the key thing. The sooner you get in the compensation plan, the better, right? So let's say your mentor's up here, and let's say you're on your mentor's right leg. So once you get in the pay leg and the pay line, whoever your mentor brings in next goes underneath you, and you have the ability to earn 5% on each leg up to the lesser leg. Okay? So the sooner you do your order here and get in the pay line, the sooner, then obviously whoever your mentor brings in next on that leg goes underneath you, and you can earn 5% on what they do. Well, you get paid 5% on each leg up to lesser leg. Okay, so that's how that works. So there's a bit of urgency here for you, right? Because the sooner you do it, the better you are, right? Now, remember you learned about promotions, right? So if you're going to do the $199 business package today, then we're going to get advertising from the system. Okay, we're going to help you do the interviews with the prospects from our advertising. You listen in for your training. And then we're going to help you get a business partner on your team, either on your right or left leg, from that advertising. Obviously, this is going to help you build your assets and residual income. Okay, or if you do the $499 business pack, special promotion today, we'll do more advertising to help you get 2 people on your team from that advertising, which of course can help build your residual income. And to do this, all you're literally doing is transferring your spending, like we talked about before. So now, if you're going to do the $199 startup package, then here's what I would suggest. And I'll go to the order page and show you. So if you say, okay, I want to do the $199 business package to start with. Now remember, what we found from our experience, a lot of business, like people are usually going to do what you do. Okay, that's what we found from our experience. So remember, when you do a $199 business pack, and if most of your business partners are doing that, you're going to make a $50 enroller bonus instead of a $100 enroller bonus on a $499 business pack. But wherever you want to start is completely up to you. Okay, so what I would suggest when we get to the order page, and I'll show you that in a minute, if you're going to do the $199, I would suggest starting with complete toxic-free beginner. It has, we've talked about this in other trainings, you get the toothpaste, the toxic-free shampoo. Everything's toxic-free and organic. So the shampoo, conditioner, shower gel, oh, this stuff smells incredible, works incredible. The sanitizer that you learned about, I mean, that's your all-in-one sanitizer that you use for cleaning, sanitizing your body. This stuff's incredible. Z3 anti-aging repair cream. Okay, that's our toxic-free and organic. And the Vitalite cream, that's the stuff that's featured on the red carpet. That does what? Helps take away fine lines and wrinkles, okay? Laundry liquid. See, this is stuff that you're going to use anyways, right? You're just transferring your spending. Now, if you're going to do the $499 business package, that's the one I would suggest that you do, because see, then you get a better promotion to help you get 2 business partners from our advertising. And what we found from our experience, a lot of business partners will end up doing what you do. So if more of your business partners are doing the $499 business package, then in that scenario, you're going to make a $100 enroller bonus per business partner that comes in on a $499 business pack. And if you're going to do the $499, what I would suggest is starting with the complete toxic-free living. You're going to save, a couple $100, which is just fantastic by doing one of these packages. Okay, and you're going to get more toothpaste, vitamin C facial cleanser. The stuff works fantastic, especially anyone in the family having challenges with acne or anything like that. This just works great. So again, the shower gel, the shampoo, the conditioner, the hydrating mist. Okay, that stuff is incredible. You spray it, it helps relax you. It helps takes kind of like, a little bit of stress away and stuff. If your clothes are all staticky, it helps with that. Then the Z3, what we talked about, The Rejuvenate Moisturizer. Okay, this is incredible moisturizer for your skin. It also helps with fine lines and wrinkles. The lip balm, that's a must, right? Our lips are always getting dry. Citrus body butter. This is like hand lotion or body lotion. Of course, everything's toxic free and organic. The bamboo liquid exfoliator. Again, you've learned about all these products in other videos, but that's the stuff that just is incredible. You wash your face with it and it helps exfoliate. Then the sanitizer, like we talked about, the laundry liquid, we talked about the reds. Okay, this is going to give you the reds that you need throughout the day, your servings of fruits, right? If you're buying from the grocery store fruits and vegetables, it's going to be filled with toxins if it's not organic. And if it's organic, you're not getting all the nutrients that your body needs, because once they pick that fruit or vegetable, within 45 minutes to an hour, it loses anywhere from 40 to 50% of its nutrients. So even if you're spending a premium on organic fruits and vegetables from the grocery store, you're still not getting all the nutrients, and that's important. It's important. The American Medical Association says, look, in order for your body to function properly, you need all the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients all throughout the day. The reds have the electrolytes, like you learn about. I mean, our family uses these products all throughout the day. The reds, 1 to 2 times a day, get all your servings of fruits. And again, it's all organic and toxic free. Then the greens, okay, the earth greens, that's going to give you your servings of vegetables. Okay, very important. Then you got your Be Natural. The Be Natural is like the best multivitamin that you can possibly think about, in my opinion. You saw a video and learned about that. It helps with immunity, libido, energy. Then omega-3s, okay, you get that. That stuff is very important for proper brain function and for your heart health, right? And because, we don't get like the omega-3s that we need from our food. So that's, supplementation is important. Calcium, everybody knows how important the calcium is. The Supreme pH, okay, this is incredible for alkalizing your body. Remember what Dr. Otto says, Nobel laureate in 1931 for finding out cancer? What does he say? He says, if your body is alkalized, right, no sickness or disease can live in an alkalized body, including cancer. That's what he says. He's the expert, right? Okay, but you put this in beverages. You put this in if you drink soda, coffee, because soda, coffee, alcoholic drinks, sport drinks, all that stuff are super acidic. And, when your body's acidic, you get sick, right? So Supreme drops are incredible. You put in any beverage to help alkalize it, to keep your body alkalized, and then a tester to tell, are you alkalized or not? Very important, because if your body is acidic, that's where sickness and disease, including cancer, thrives on. It eats toxins, right? Dr. Otto, Nobel Prize winner, also says the main cause for cancer is toxins and an acidic body. Okay, so this is a great value. You're getting way more products than what you're paying, $500 for. You're saving like around 200 bucks. It's an incredible value for you. I would suggest this one to start with. Okay, now also what I'm going to show you on the order page is staying active. Okay, remember, it's important to stay active and do 100 points a month using the Asante products. Again, you're not spending $100 a month on products. It's transferring spending from products you're already buying from the grocery store and department store that are filled with toxins and buying from your own store to stay active. Staying active means it allows you to get paid all the 6 ways that Asante pays out based on the results you produce, of course, right? So and also by doing 100 points every 30 days or less with Asante allows you to being the online team builder, OTB lead program to help you get leads from our advertising to help you build your business. So again, like by staying active, just the fact of getting leads from the OTB lead program, that's way more of a value than what you're even getting. And then of course, it's the value of health for you and your family, right? The value of health for you and your family. Okay, so let's go over the order page here so we can look at that. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to be in the getting started step 5. Okay, and you're going to go down and you're going to click here to place your order. Okay, once you click that, it's going to come up and the order page is going to come up, join and save, just like this, what you see on your screen. Okay, right here, it's going to have a referred by. So to show you who your referrer is, like who your, enroller is. Okay, now, so if you don't see anything right here, very important, let your mentor know. Text your mentor, right? A mentor, one of your mentors, one of your business partners has been texting you, emailing you. You've probably already talked to them on the phone, and let them know, okay? Because you got to make sure, in order for you to legally get in the pay line, you have to have a referrer or someone who enrolls you. So if for some reason, technology-wise, it's not showing a referrer, let your mentor know, and they will, tell you what to do from there. Okay, so the order page is very simple. What you're going to do is you're going to put your first name, your last name. Now, here's where if you already have a legal business entity, like a corporation or an LLC, you will put that, if you want to, you can actually enroll with a legal entity, a legal business. So if you already have a legal business, like an LLC or corporation, you can actually refer, and you don't have to use your legal first and last name, but you can enroll through your legal entity, like a corporation or LLC. So if you're wanting to do that, then what you would do is you'd put the name in here of your legal entity. Okay, and then you can still put your first and last name if you want. But if you don't want people to see your first and last name and you're using a legal entity, then just put, your legal entity name here. But very important, if you do not have a legal entity already, like a legal corporation or LLC in the country that you live in, then you have to enroll with your first and last. It's the value of health for you and your family, right? The value, and the order page is going to come up, join and save, just like this, what you see on your screen. Okay, right here, it's going to have a referred by. So to show you who your referrer is, like who your, enroller is. Okay, now, so if you don't see anything right here, very important, let your mentor know. Text your mentor, right? A mentor, one of your mentors, one of your business partners has been texting you, emailing you. You've probably already talked to them on the phone, and let them know, okay? Because you got to make sure, in order for you to legally get in the pay line, you have to have a referrer or someone who enrolls you. So if for some reason, technology-wise, it's not showing a referrer, let your mentor know, and they will, tell you what to do from there. Okay, so the order page is very simple. What you're going to do is you're going to put your first name, your last name. Now, here's where if you already have a legal business entity, like a corporation or an LLC, you will put that, if you want to, you can actually enroll with a legal entity, a legal business. So if you already have a legal business, like an LLC or corporation, you can actually refer, and you don't have to use your legal first and last name, but you can enroll through your legal entity, like a corporation or LLC. So if you're wanting to do that, then what you would do is you'd put the name in here of your legal entity. Okay, and then you can still put your first and last name if you want. But if you don't want people to see your first and last name and you're using a legal entity, then just put, your legal entity name here. But very important, if you do not have a legal entity already, like a legal corporation or LLC in the country that you live in, then you have to enroll with your first and last name, right? And use your social security so you can legally get paid. If you're enrolling with your legal entity, you will use your legal entity tax ID, which I'll show you in a minute. Okay, so your shipping address. PO boxes are not accepted, so put your shipping address here, what country you live in, everything like that. So again, we're in lots of different countries. So if you hit this drop down and you see a country, if you go, I don't live in the United States, and you go, well, can I do this business because I'm in whatever country? Look at all the countries that we're in. You just hit that drop down arrow and you select whatever country you want. And then if you don't understand English that well, like reading it, obviously you understand if you're watching this video, but up here you can change to what language that you want. And then it will show the language of your choice. So we're going to keep it on English because that's the only language I can read and speak, okay? So then down here, you're going to put your contact information, your number, your phone number, your email address, your birth date. Okay, so here's where income tax form information. So in order for Asante to legally pay you, you have to either give them a social security number. If you live in the United States, that's what it's called. If you live in another country, it could be called a tax number, tax ID number, I should say, or TIN. Okay, so if you enrolled up here without a legal entity, so if you enrolled with your first and last name because you don't have a legal entity, then what you're going to do is you're going to put your social security number here. Now remember, everything is safe and secure, but yet understand, Asante to legally pay you has to have your social security number, which that's what it's called in the United States, or your tax ID number if you're in another country. Now, if up here, if you're enrolling in a legal entity, like a legal corporation or LLC, and you want Asante to put the pay to your legal entity instead of your social security or tax ID that's associated with your personal name, then what you're going to do down here is you're going to put your legal entity EIN number, tax ID number, right? That's what you put here then. But again, if you're not enrolling in an entity, if you do not have a legal entity, you can't just understand you can't just put, oh, I'm going to come up with a business name and put that in there. No. You have to have a legal entity already formed within your country or within the state that you live in the United States, okay, in order to do that. If you're using your personal, you just put your social security number or your tax ID. Again, that's like Asante legally has to get that information to legally pay you. It's just like, if you start a job or whatnot. Now, this is not a job. This is, you have your own business, but Asante's paying you commission, so that's why they need that information. Okay, additional information. Holding tank. You're going to say yes, it's already there. You want the default to be when you bring in business partners, you want them to go in your holding tank. Later in your training and online team builders, we'll explain more about what that is. And don't worry, your mentor is going to be helping you when you enroll a business partner or consumer, helping you put them on either your right leg or your left leg, so you don't need to worry about that. And they're going to be helping you do that to earn the most amount of money for the work that you're doing. So you have a whole team of mentors here working with you and helping you. Now, here's where you can choose your lifetime membership. Okay, now some of these packages will come and go. So you may be looking at watching this video and looking at your order page, and you may see some different packages on there here and there. It's no problem, right? But here's what I'd suggest. You can pick whatever package that you want. That's up to you, right? You can take the time to, I'm not going to take the time to click through all of them and tell you every little detail about it because you already watched videos that explain what the products are, right? And we pretty much went over pretty much every product, or it's pretty self-explanatory, right? Laundry liquid, okay, you're going to wash your clothes with that, right? So you can pick whatever you want. But again, I would suggest if you're doing the $4.99, you do the toxic free living, okay? And then if you're going to do the $1.99, then I would suggest the toxic free beginner. Okay, if you want to look at all the different packages, pick, maybe you go out, you want to do a weight loss one, okay, you can do a weight loss one. That's up to you. But either way, what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down and you're going to hit this drop down and you're going to pick which one you want. Okay, so we're going to pick the $4.99 pack and toxic free living. Okay, so we're going to pick that one, and then it says wait for your itemized pack to appear. So it could take 20 seconds or so to populate all that, and again, it will remind you everything that you get in here. It'll show you a nice picture of what you're getting. Okay, so you do that, then you keep scrolling down. Now here's where you can get extra discount on top selling products, and you can add other products that you want, right? Because you may go, okay, well, I got this, $4.99 complete toxic free living, and I need some more toothpaste. So maybe you want some more toothpaste. You can just check that, or you go, oh, I want this, this incredible Blue Spring Mint Mineral Body Bar. Okay, you just check that off. How many do you want? You want one? You want two? How many do you want, right? You put that there. Or maybe you go, I definitely need more sanitizer. I want some sanitizer in my kitchen to clean, in my bathroom, right? Or maybe you want the hairspray, right? You go, okay, of course you want toxic-free hairspray. If you use hairspray, you got to use toxic-free. Stuff works incredible. And remember, when you get your package, that this stuff, every product goes a long way. So a little bit of the product goes a long way. Okay, or maybe you're like, I want, the deodorant, you find the deodorant here. Or maybe ladies, you want the eyeliner pencil, toxic-free eyeliner, right? Or maybe, you want some baby stuff if you have a baby, or you want the hand soap also, you just put that there. Or, maybe you want some more, body butter, right? The stuff's incredible. That's the whole body lotion. Or maybe you go, I can't digest food that good. I need this daily digest. Okay, you can pick whatever it is that you want here. Or maybe you go, look, I want to save some money. I want the nutritional shake, right? Where it's only $3 for a healthy meal, right? The average person, it could save anywhere from $200 to $400 a month by having one of these healthy meal shakes a day, right? So maybe you want to add that in. But whatever, you can add whatever it is you want, then you just click add to cart, right? Or for the ladies, what's that other one? The mascara, right? Oh, here it is. Ladies, if you use mascara, you got to get the mascara, ladies, right? Guys, if you got a significant other lady that uses mascara and eyeliner, they need to be toxic free. You don't want to be putting toxins up by your eyes. I mean, that's no good, right? So anyways, whatever you want to pick, you can pick extra if you want. If you don't, no problem. If you do, you just hit add to cart. Okay, then the reoccurring order that I told you about, okay? This is where it's important that you're doing this reoccurring order to make sure you're staying active at 100 points. So what you're going to do is you're going to, on the ladies, right? Guys, if you got a significant other lady that uses mascara and eyeliner, they need to be toxic free. You don't want to be putting toxins up by your eyes. I mean, that's no good, right? So anyways, whatever you want to pick, you can pick extra if you want. If you don't, no problem. If you do, you just hit add to cart. Okay, then the reoccurring order that I told you about, okay? This is where it's important that you're doing this reoccurring order to make sure you're staying active at 100 points. So what you're going to do is you're going to, on the reoccurring order, you hit the drop down and you're going to do 100 points, toxic free, body and home. Now, with your easy order, okay, what it's going to do is it's going to, this isn't, going to give you all this great stuff every 30 days. But here's the thing. You can log in your Asante back office at any time and you can change your easy order. You can take stuff off. So let's say you go, oh, I didn't quite run out of, the toothpaste or the laundry liquid, so I don't need that this month. So I'm going to add something else on there that I need to make sure I'm at 100 points staying active. But what you want to do right now is you want to do this, set this easy order up, because the last thing you want is 30 days goes by and then you forget to order your 100 points. If you don't set an auto shipment up, then you have to manually go in or your easy order. If you don't set up your easy order, then before 30 days goes by, you're going to have to manually go in your Asante back office and order 100 points. Well, if all of a sudden 30 days go by, right, and you don't do your order because you forget or something, well, it's not going to keep you active. It's not going to keep you in the OTB lead program. It's not going to allow you to get paid. So you could be leaving money on the table based on your work ethic, of course. So to be safe, what I would suggest is that you set up your auto shipment right now. You don't get charged on your auto shipment right now. So to be clear, you're not going to get charged the $199 or the $499 and the auto shipment, the easy order of 100 points. No. This will go out, 30 days from now. Okay. So that's how that works. Okay. Then what you're going to do is you're going to enter your shipping and payment information. It's pretty self-explanatory. What shipping do you want to do? And then it'll calculate that. And what card do you want to use? It'll calculate that. And then, you'll put your billing address here. Okay. And then you're going to create a custom website name. So this is for your Asante shopping cart where people can, order products from you. So what you're going to do is it's called a username. Okay. So, or it's called a URL, your Asante URL. So what you're going to do, what I would suggest is either your name or your initials, right? Something short. So you just put that there, and then you're going to check. It's going to check if it's available. Okay. So for example, if you put something there, and then you go down to complete my order, and let's say you put Mary. Okay. Well, Mary's a common name. So if someone else in Asante has the Asante URL as Mary, then once you do your order, it'll tell you and say it didn't go through. And what does that mean? It means you need to come up with a different name, right? It'll come up with a different name. You need to come up with a different name. So I would suggest like your initial